Alright, now that everybody here has had a nice long rest, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy our next classical Chinese performances.
For our next performance, let's go back in time to one of the oldest Chinese wind instruments, with mentions of it dating all the way back to the Oracle bone script era in 14th century BCE. It's called the Sheng.
Wow, 14th century BC. Wait a minute. Did you just say wind instrument? How are they going to perform? Don't we all have masks on?
Well, no worries. Our next performer has recorded his performance for tonight. Everyone, please welcome Beautiful Flowers Blossoming by Shan Moitra.
你好，我的名字是珊珊，我现在9年级，我今天要用我的笙吹红花遍地开。The Shan is an ancient Chinese instrument that dates back thousands of years. 最后，祝大家新年快乐 ，Happy New Year！ 谢谢。
Thank you, Shan, for that wonderful performance. Although he couldn't perform for us today due to COVID restrictions, he's actually here with us now. Please welcome Shan Moitra to the stage.
Wow, what an astonishing performance.
Yeah, even though we know that that instrument must have taken so many hours to learn, he pulled it off perfectly.
You know, I heard that our performance, well, the next one, will be just as contagious as the last.
Yes. Please welcome Nadia Karpenko on the violin playing Allegro. And you're wearing such a beautiful dress, too. Would you mind telling us a bit more about when you would wear this dress?
Oh, well, first of all, thank you. And second of all, this is actually a dress that belongs to a set of clothing, traditional Korean clothing called hanbok. And in Korea, they wear this on special occasions, such as Chuseok, which is a Korean version of Thanksgiving, and even weddings.
Wow. No, I wish I could have one of those dresses one day. I'd look pretty good, don't you think?
Okay, well, you'll actually be wearing that outfit over there, not the dress. Sorry to burst your bubble.
It still looks good, though.
I think you'd look beautiful in both. Now, Nadia, since you are Korean, how do you guys celebrate the Lunar New Year?
Oh, well, we actually, now that I think about it, we celebrate it pretty similarly to the Chinese New Year. We eat a lot of very yummy food. We play some traditional games. We pay respects to ancestors. And, well, there's a lot of things we do over the New Year, but it's basically a good time to spend time with family and catch up. So, yeah, actually, the first thing we do is we pay respects to ancestors. So basically, we do this thing called chare, which we first offer food to the ancestors, which is like traditional Korean food, and we bow to them while also praying for well-being. And we also do sebe, which is basically you bow to elders and then tell them, 새해 복 많이 받으세요. And that means please receive a lot of good fortune for the new year. And in exchange, the elders give the children those very, very nice looking pouches.
What's inside those pouches?
Oh, it's kind of like the Chinese New Year red envelopes in that they give them sepetdon, or pocket money. So yeah, money's a big, I guess money's involved in both of them. But yeah, moving on, a lot of it is the focus on food. There are many very yummy foods that are prepared, but honestly, my favorite, and also the one that is most cooked, it is an iconic tradition, is tteokguk, which is a Korean rice cake soup. And yeah, there's another really important one is jeon, which is savory Korean pancakes.
Hey, that one down there looks a lot like the huntun that we eat on Chinese New Year as well.
Oh yeah, that's actually the Korean version of, yeah, the Koreans have a lot of things similar. And basically that's mandu in Korean. And since it's in a soup, we call the dish mandukuk. And that dish there is, we call that japchae, which is, it's basically potato noodles with assorted vegetables and dressing. And that one there is karpenko, which is basically a beef stew.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, they're very delicious, just like food from the Chinese New Year. And yeah, we also play traditional games. Like the one over there is, we call it hwato, and it's a Korean card game. Personally, I haven't played it yet, but I've heard from my friends that it's really fun. And that one over there is yutnori, and it's a bit more physical. But my favorite of them all is called jegichagi, in which you take one of those sparkly things there and you try to see who can kick it up the most times in a row.
Hey, we have something similar in Chinese.
Oh, wow.
It's called jinzi, except ours is made out of feathers and, well, I'm not really good at doing it, so...
Oh, well, don't worry. I am also pretty bad at it as well. I just like it because it's fun.
Wow. It's just amazing to see how different Asian cultures celebrate the New Year's. It's all so similar but unique at the same time.
Nadia, thank you so much for that wonderful performance and also for sharing with us about your culture.
It was my pleasure.